man, bitch.
Fucking Slender Man.
Fucking talking out of cups.
By the way,
He started a fucking
Walk
prog
down
rock,
me.
prog rock band. He called it Slender Plan.
Mr.
What a piece
Balloon
of shit.
Hands.
I realize I'm probably very behind, but has everyone else seen the hilarity that is the day before or whatever it was?
I thought you were going to ask us about Mr. Balloon Hands, and I was like, yes, I was alive. Fucking
Yeah.
The day
20
before.
years ago.
Is that the that got returned, that game? Because everyone said it sucked.
Oh, so it's a game company that every game that they have, apparently, they keep saying it's going to come out and then it never does. So they said this one's a scam. So it came out and everyone was like, it's fucking terrible. And then they closed the game studio 4 days later.
Yeah,
Game wasn't even out for 4 days.
I read an article on Reddit that said they sold 200,000 copies and 110,000 got returned.
Yeah,
Is that the one that IGN gave a 1 to?
probably. I don't know.
Phil,
All
fun
their
story on
assets
that
were
one.
bought from Unreal.
You remember the guy that interviewed us for his video, Moriarty?
Oh yeah.
Alrighty.
He
Great Bostonian.
responded to that, to IGN giving it a 1, and like they were like, they deliver on like basically zero of the promises that they said this game was going to be. It doesn't work. I'm afraid to leave it installed on my PC because I think it might damage it. Like, it's that bad.
yeah.
And he's like,
has to be
1 out of 10, right? And he's like, oh, so, but it's still better than Olympic Hockey Nagasaki, which you said was just too iterative of the previous year with an entirely new roster and new players, but you said it was too similar to the old one, which you
0.
gave a 0.
So better than the hockey game.
I've never seen them
It
give
was
anything
a different
0.
time. It was a different time.
Buddy, I don't remember the last time I saw IGN give something lower than a 7.
That's true,
Very true.
because you can very easily just buy your reviews from.
Oh yeah, they're pieces of shit. I'll say it. I'll say it
IGN.
live on YouTube right now.
Well, that plagiarism video we were talking about, Steve.
They ain't watching.
They one of their guys was a Nintendo Switch streamer, and then turns out that he was plagiarizing all of his articles, so they had to fire him.
Yeah. He ran IGN's Nintendo podcast.
Yep.
He was the lead.
Mario Kart. Mario Kart.
Mario
That happened.
Kart.
Mario
That
Kart.
happened
Mario
before COVID.
Kart.
Oh yeah. Well, this video just happened where he talks about all kinds of different plagiarism on
Plagiarism
YouTube.
through
Yeah.
IGN. And whatnot.
My name
Well,
is
no, no.
John Cott, and
Just
this
in
is my
general
mother,
on YouTube,
Maria
He
Kart.
just talks about him. It's the first part.
Maria Kart.
Maria Kart.
Mario Kart.
Mario
I've
Kart.
decided
It's
there's too
Maria.
much. There's too much
Maria.
orange in this shot, and that is the problem.
Orange. Too
You
much
make
orange.
it blue so you contrast.
There we go.
Complementary colors.
What about Amarillo?
I know things.
Amarillo. There we go. That's better. That looks better.
Amarillo is yellow.
Yeah.
Amarillo is yellow. That's good.
I remember
Armadillo.
some
Like
words from
vermilion.
Spanish.
Armadillo.
Are you cold?
Should
Oh,
I
wait,
be-
no, vermilion's red, isn't it?
I'm from Boston. It's
It's
fucking
fucking cold.
Yeah.
and
it's
bad.
fucking 40 degrees. This is goddamn summer.
You got your little vest on.
You drinking a little
think it-
margarita, bud?
Accentuates my eyes.
I made a little margarita. It's
Makes my
Taco
eyes look
Tuesday.
nice.
Little fancy-
Nice.
little
Margarita
fancy
made
way.
tacos, and I made margaritas.
Female, nah, I ain't cold. I'm just cool.
All right. Who's doing the recap?
Previously on Botched.
Did we like kill the big mouthy guys in the cabin, and the babies got out in the helicopter?
That was
That was the episode before.
that was the first episode.
The soda machine.
There you go. Coffee
Coffee-
machine.
coffee machine,
Coffee.
We got a coffee machine.
Previously on Botched.
So this magnetic water, right? I wish I had the pitch still. just re-put the pitch in.
Just another day in corporate America.
So you just want me to take the pitch from the previous episode and put it in there for previously on.
Or like put half of it
No,
in the end.
The outro where he reads the pitch for.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so like
Magnetic water.
fade that out and then fade it back in for the.
That's funny.
Yeah.
He won't do it, but that's funny.
That's good. That's good.
Wait, hold on. I got one. Hold on.
Okay.
Hang on.
Previously
I
on
will.
Botched.
Hold on. I
Pre-
said hold on.
Previously all botched.
Botched.
Watched.
Previously on Botched Lobster.
Lobster cast.
Lobster boys. Instead of horse girls.
Our MTF squad is the Lobster Boys.
Lobster.
We all graduated from Harvard.
Okay.
Previously
New from
on... Oh, sorry.
God damn it.
Good.
Previously on Botched?
New from SCP Industries, the SCP. What is it called? Which one was it?
Magnetic water.
Oh, it's
What's the number?
294, the coffee machine.
The coffee maker 294. The alkalinized selective patent allows filtering of up to 400 liters of delicious French roast coffee, free of chlorines, fluorides, pesticides, nitrates, heavy metals, excess calcium, and more. This is possible thanks to anomalous things that you don't get to know about. Buy it now, you dumb fuck.
Welcome back, junior researchers.
Does it come in a red cup?
You have to bring your own cup.
That's true, man. Welcome back, junior researchers, to the 18th episode, right?
19th.
God damn it. Welcome back, junior researchers, to the 19th episode in our 8th season. Thanks so much for tuning in again. We are going to start, well, a little while after we left off last time, but we're not actually going to be starting with anybody having anything to do with the SCP Foundation. We're starting with a bunch of normies in Baston. It's
Baston.
currently
Boston.
nighttime, and
Baston.
we're joined with 3 Union Railway
Boy.
workers.
It's boy.
It's ball.
Boy.
Boston.
Boy with the Boston.
Oh, with a Boston. Who are my railway workers?
Hi, this is Barry Henri. Yes, I am from French Canada, and you can tell because I can't say my accent words too good all the time. But I work for the T, and I have for the past 15 years, and I always get stuck training new employees.
Hi, my name's Deborah Shine. I'm a new employee.
Deborah?
God damn
Deborah
it,
Shine.
Deborah.
Deborah Shine.
Yeah. I'm from Worcester.
Of course you're from fucking Worcester.
I moved here for college.
Okay. Last.
My name is Rickenwald Vanderbilt
Rickenwald?
My name's Ricky Vanderbilt III. I'm sorry, I forget to code switch sometimes. I'm just working here for the summer because my pop says my trust fund won't kick in. But these guys are all right, you know. I get them to buy me beers because you know it's not about the money; it's about the power.
Okay. So you 3 are working the same shift together, and typically you are involved with more maintenance than anything else on this particular shift, as you have pulled the short straw and you are working late. And you each have a radio on your chest, like a little radio device, you know, and you get a little alert come in. Chirp. Hey,
What? Over?
I don't need that fucking attitude, okay?
Over?
Just say yeah.
Yeah, over.
That's better. I need you guys to do something for me.
Are you done talking? Over?
I'm waiting for you to respond. Are you still there? Did you turn off the radio?
I would never turn off my radio.
Okay. All right. Well, we got some reports of possibly like a dead deer, something down there in the tunnels. People complaining about it. So you're gonna have to go down there, go to the utility shed, get yourself some shovels, maybe a bucket or something, maybe a wheelbarrow. I don't know. And scoop up whatever that dead thing is. Get it out of there.
How long you think it's been dead?
I don't know. They say there's a lot of flies down there, some rats. So, I don't know, probably a couple days.
Probably ain't getting no jerky then.
Ask him why we got to scoop up the dead body. If we just leave it down there long enough, the rats will take care of it.
Yeah, they
We got
probably already-
complaints. We got complaints.
From who?
From who?
My higher up, which means I'm complaining to you to do it. So how about you stop asking questions and just do your fucking job that we pay you for?
Is
Fucking mooks.
the complaints are about the smell?
Smell also a lot of flies,
The flies.
rats, and
All right,
whatnot.
all
They
right.
want to try and keep pests down without having to bring in the pest control.
All right, Deborah,
Yeah.
grab your rat hammer.
I already got it right here in my hand.
What kind of hammer is your rat hammer?
Ball peen.
Yeah, it's no, it's. I mean, it's just like a normal Craftsman.
It's a ball peen, but it's
got
two
claws
balls.
on the end.
Yeah, it's got
Claw
balls.
hammer,
It's got, she's got
balls
hammer
and
nuts
claws.
on it.
Balls and claws. Okay.
Well, I mean, with balls and claws, what more do you know?
What?
As the man said, Confucius said that. Confucius said that.
I think
Okay.
it was Lincoln.
Vandy B.
Okay.
You got your switch key and all your whatever the gobbledygook fucking shit you bring in your tool bag.
I think you just make up tool names. I'm not 100% sure because I've never done an honest day's work in my life, but I'm pretty sure this switch key isn't a thing. But I probably have it, or I could buy it. I could get my dad to buy it for me, like that. He could buy and sell it.
Well, I thought you were cut off for the year while you were working.
I
Which is
just
why I
don't
had to buy
have it
you
yet.
beer
It's
at the
just
bar.
not open yet. It's coming. It's coming.
Okay, well I'm keeping track. You can buy all my beers back when you get your.
I will never see you again as soon as that money hits. I
I'll
swear to
find
God.
you.
I'm gonna live in Key
Fucking
Largo
find
for the
you.
rest of my life.
All right. Which line are we on, and where's that deer smell coming from? Over.
So you get a notification. Let me pull the map back up.
Got a fucking map of the Metro Transit system in
The
Boston.
map of the T.
What
I don't,
an
I don't need a
asshole.
map anymore. I know I go home towards Braintree. God damn it. Go home. Nope. Fuck you. Braintree. I go to Braintree.
It's like 30 minutes.
That's a hard word. Braintree's a hard word to say,
Hard.
all right?
Hard.
Hard, yeah.
Hard.
Go.
Your
Over the-
sister.
Gaw. So, like, O's or Oz, but do you say gaw for go? I don't think so. That's a hard one.
If you're talking about the Odyssey, do Van Gogh. That's how it's pronounced, actually.
God. Oh man.
Van, my God.
Van, my God.
It
I got a
doesn't
little
show
LA
me what
there
the
for a
name
second.
of the lines are, though.
What color are they?
They're all the same color on the map. So I mean,
Did you pull up a black and white version of the map, Dennis?
Nope,
Are they all gray?
I pulled up Google Map, but
Oh,
Yeah, there's your problem.
Boston Metro map.
you spelled Metro with an O, not an A.
Metra.
Metro.
Map.
Okay, I see it now. It's on the orange line. I would say
And that's where we are.
Orange. Orange.
orange,
Orange.
orange,
It's 2 syllables. Orange.
orange, orange. That's what I said. I said orange.
So, like, is it closer to Chinatown, Back Bay, or what? Jackson Square?
It's over near Chinatown.
All right. And where are we at right now?
You guys are not too far. That's why you guys were contacted. So you're pretty
Downtown
close.
Crossing? In between?
In between.
In between Downtown Crossing and Chinatown. All right. It shouldn't be too far. Are the lines running right now, or are they interrupted?
They're running.
All right.
You should be fine. You're gonna go down the you're gonna go down the maintenance hatch, so you'll
You're
be
the
alongside
fastest
the
crew
tunnel.
we
You're
got.
fine.
You'll be fine.
That's
If
right,
the,
you'll be
if the
fine.
train comes, just turn sideways. You'll be fine.
I've seen it.
Yeah, you have. I bet you have.
So
Who are
All right.
Who
All
am I
right.
again?
Vandy, open up that manhole. Get down there.
My name's Ricky, but I'll open it up anyway.
Ricky Vans.
So if you head in the direction of where the indicator is, you know that there's a storage shed not too far from the maintenance hatch that goes down, and that's where you can also get any other like generic tools. So they said shovel and wheelbarrow. You can find those in there. if you
Yeah,
want.
shovel, wheelbarrow.
Hammer.
Is there like a little robot we can use to pull the wheelbarrow so
No
we don't
robot.
have to?
No robots.
Headlamps,
Headlamps.
Yeah, headlamps. Extra.
ropes.
Sure. There's three 30-foot length of rope in there.
Some
Extension
bags.
cord in case we got to hook up the mixer to like mix the body up before we
Sure.
put it
Yeah.
in the trash bags.
Well, the wood chipper and the generator are both always down.
Oh, they're always down there. We leave them down there.
Yeah.
Just in
That's right.
case.
Tasers in case we come across
They don't
subway
have that
people.
in there. They don't have that in there.
Some sidearms.
They don't have guns.
It's Massachusetts.
in
You
it.
can't get a fucking gun up there.
They don't have that in there.
You have to give the recommendation to 3 people. The only 3 people we know is each other.
I wouldn't trust you with a gun.
Exactly.
I wouldn't trust me with a gun either.
That's why none of you have guns.
All right. Well, I got my taser.
You just have one.
Yeah, we work in the fucking streets,
Okay, I'm just saying.
and it's downtown,
Okay.
and we're going to Chinatown.
Well, you're
We
going
beat up
underground,
enough homeless
but yeah.
people down there that we don't have to worry about it. All we need is these mitts.
All right. What do you got, Deborah?
Hammer.
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 Yeah.
All right. Okay.
In bags. We got bags?
Burlap sacks.
They have those like
Body bags?
not body bags. They have those like biodegradable leaf bags.
Yeah.
So you could get those.
Can we get the nice plastic ones that last a billion years that have the fucking like stretchy in them, the flex?
Nah, the fucking city's trying to go green.
What's with all these fucking bags? Why don't we just use tops?
You gonna clean the top?
Yeah, you just got to
You gonna
hose.
just throw that dead deer off there, whatever it is, and just
Yeah,
clean off the top?
you
Are
use the
these
rope.
bags going to be good enough to hold the corpse? Or just make sure that there's no blood going everywhere?
Are we chopping this thing up and putting it in bags now?
We're gonna need a hatchet.
I need a hatchet.
With
Yeah,
no,
if we're
you got
chopping, we need a
shovels.
hatchet.
That's why you got shovels.
Are these sharpened shovels?
Oh, yeah, do they have fucking edges?
You can chop anything with a shovel.
All right.
Ah,
We grab all our shit and
I've seen movies.
we put it in the wheelbarrow and we
Is there
start
beer
pushing.
down here?
Is there beer?
Of course, there's fucking
Ain't no beer down there.
Don't ask the supervisor that. There's beer down here.
did I
he's
bring my
voice
own?
and head, right? He's not the supervisor.
I thought he's on the radio. If he's doing the Boston accent,
I'm everywhere.
he's on the radio.
No, he's
Voice in
just
head.
supposed to
Did I
be
bring my own
involved.
beer?
What time of year is it?
It is December, so
Ah,
it's
it's
very
What
cold.
season of Sam Adams is it?
Winterfest.
Yeah,
Winterfest. Ugh. Tastes like pine trees.
It's because you put gin
pine
in
saw
it.
in it.
Well, look, I can't deny my Irish heritage. Okay,
Keeps me warm.
my Vanderbilt Irish
Your Irish
heritage.
Vanderbilts?
That's right, the Irish
They're
Vanderbilts.
very famous.
Yeah, from Galway.
Everyone loves a Galway girl.
All right, we take this wheelbarrow and we head down towards Chinatown.
Okay. So, well, the hatch is very close to the
The hatchet?
maintenance, so you don't really have to go very far at that point. But of course, because nothing's easy or convenient, it's a set of stairs that go down. So it's going to be.
Yeah, yeah.
So there are these little lamps along the wall, so it is like fairly well lit. And the maintenance tunnel goes down for about 20-ish feet before it connects into the subway itself. And it's like a side area next to the MBTA line itself. So it's not like overlapping. So you could be in here at the same time as the train. It's not going to kill you or anything like that. And you even hear the train whiz by at one point, or feel it whiz by, or see it whiz by. So yeah, so now you guys are down in here. Roll me perception checks.
I fucking love perception checks. I was
do.
listening to the Centipede episode. I
And
love
you
them.
said,
They're my
"Can
favorite.
you just make me do everything?" But
Yeah, could you just make me not ever make a roll that's not a perception check? I think is what I asked. Fucking
Barry got an
we
18.
will do. You will do acrobatics.
18.
Okay.
9.
Everybody, well, no, even you with your 9, because that's just average. I mean, you notice. There's a lot of flies buzzing around, like a fair, like way more than there ought to be in the wintertime, I would say. And there is definitely a smell, like a
Ugh.
musty smell down here. So
What's
it does-
with
does
these
stink.
winter flies? The fuck?
It's very unusual. You've never seen this many flies in the wintertime.
Nah,
in
they
Boston.
always die.
Yeah, they always
like
die.
They come back in the spring.
It's like a holiday fly pack. That's a.
I don't get that joke.
It's
Explain your
fine.
comedy to me.
Okay, look. So there's this Danish beer,
Okay.
and it's called Heineken.
Okay.
But
They
he
had a
did
commercial. They had a commercial back in 2004.
Okay.
called
Were
Fly.
you even
where
alive
you
then?
bought- about the holiday 5-pack, and it was a guy who bought a 6-pack, and he couldn't resist because he's an alcoholic.
So he took
Takes a
one.
beer out and he drinks it, and he puts a bow over the empty thing. It's the holiday 5-pack.
Gotcha. Okay.
What about a potty ball?
It's very
But this is a holiday fly pack, deep cut.
that's
and
yeah, it's deep
Some
cut.
people will get that joke without the explanation, and they
no
will love
one's
it.
going to.
Someone in our
Not a
alcoholic.
roughly
single
500
fucking
person
soul.
audience will get that, and they will write a 5-star review on iTunes.
I love
I
that
love
commercial.
Steve's holiday fly pack commercial
That's
reference.
what's going to break the
Where
the
else-
show, finally.
Where else am
This
I
is
going
it.
to get that kind of
This is
comedy?
what takes us to the moon.
You
Yeah.
fucking made it.
Finally, I've appealed to a mainstream audience of Heineken drinkers.
So you continue on down the maintenance section. Flashlights out, or your headlamps are out, and you're not seeing any dead animal bodies, and you're getting pretty deep into the tunnel at this point. It's odd. Normally, you don't see any animals quite so deep into the tunnels. I mean, other than rats and whatnot, but there wouldn't be this many flies for just some rats.
Deborah, you think pepper spray takes down flies?
Well, I
Hammers do.
probably. Because I got to think that they coats the wings up real good.
Yeah, but did they sense capsaicin?
I saw what it did to a spider once.
That's a hard word to say.
He
Capsaicin.
did not like it.
Capsaicin.
I'm not a
Oleoresin
capsaicin.
capsicum. Oleoresin capsicum.
I love Marvel vs. Capsicum.
Someone tweet at Mark Wahlberg and ask him how to say capsaicin with a Boston accent.
Capsaicin. I
I'm
think
on
you
it.
just did.
I don't think
Capsaicin.
I did.
Anyways, eventually you continue on, and you actually get to an abandoned platform down here. It's no longer in use. Normally, you do have homeless issues down here, though it is pretty sparse. You don't see a whole lot of homeless people.
We beat him up last week.
Yeah, you kind of keep them at bay. There's a
It
couple.
usually takes them like 9 days to come back.
Yeah, there's a couple.
Yeah.
There's a couple stragglers. I mean, if you want to deal with them, you can, or you just ignore them and go about your business. Your choice.
Yeah, I mean, as working class people, we have to disdain the homeless because, like, we are a couple paychecks away from being homeless. So if we strike them, we are striking at our own fear of losing what little we have.
Always punch down.
And it's clearly their fault. Yeah.
Got it. So you're gonna go strike these homeless people? Is that what you're telling me?
Oh,
Look,
thought
I
we
have to
had.
clean up their shit from down here.
Yeah.
The least they could do is clean up their own shit.
Or get
But
a
they go down to the
job.
fucking blue line and they shit all over the fucking tracks down there.
Yeah.
And it fills up because it's for some reason it's the designated toilet of the fucking Boston Metro.
It's blue, so it's like water.
They don't have a
I'm
brown
not
line.
bitter.
That's Boston's fault for not having a brown line.
Whew. That 40 I just drank is really giving me the burpees.
Okay.
I
So
throw it against the wall.
okay, you just throw 40 against the wall, it shatters. The couple homeless that are there, you notice that they sort of like fold up their cardboard boxes a little bit to like hide away.
Hey, get fuck out of here. Fuck out of
I
here.
thought you were gonna say they zoom in and start licking
Yeah.
up the 40 off the ground.
Well,
It's only half empty.
Yeah, you threw the bottle, so they're a little scared. These ones are skittish.
Y'all see any deer down here?
Nah, I ain't see no deer.
What about when all these flies get here?
Been here all week.
Where's the stink?
I mean, I constantly smell stink. I mean,
Where's the stink, though?
I stink. You stink. We all stink.
We all stink down here.
Yeah, we
I
all
know.
stink down here.
That's why we're subway people.
Mole people.
That was the first question on the tee. Hey, how's your tolerance for stank?
You got any friends that are missing? You haven't seen in about, I don't know, all week?
Just the ones that you guys beat up last week. I'm one of the first to come back
And yet here you are.
to reclaim my spot. You
And
gotta
yet
get
here
the
you
good
are.
spot. You gotta
And
take
here
chances.
I am again.
You gotta take chances in life.
Oh, this is your spot? Because I thought we were the only ones that paid taxes in this conversation. But you own this. This is yours.
I pay taxes.
It's public work.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Is this sales tax in Massachusetts?
Yes.
Okay, well, they
Quite a
probably
bit, yeah.
they
Yeah,
pay
it's
taxes
called
on
Taxachusetts.
Yeah. that's
Oh,
true.
no shit. Okay, well,
Someone asked Kurt. Kurt
Cut.
He's in New Hampshire.
is potato.
anyway. Let's go find this stink.
Yeah.
So you
And
continue.
you better not fucking be here when I get back.
Oh, I won't.
What's his name? Jared?
Who?
The
Sounds like a
homeless
lady.
guy.
No, you didn't ask. I never said what their name was.
I'm going to say it's Jared
Okay.
from Subway.
This is where he ended up.
Well, we're in the subway, yeah?
I see.
Okay.
It's 6 1/4 tax rate, sales tax.
It's a little, just like us.
Yeah, it's pretty close. Okay, so you continue on further, but you notice that the swarm of flies doesn't continue on down the track. Instead, there is a door. It's like another maintenance door, but it goes not up to the top. And normally it's locked, but you do see like an awful lot of flies going over that way, and it looks like the door's propped open slightly. So you could do an insight or a history or an intelligence check.
I got an 8.
I'll do an insight.
Okay.
Got a 9.
Oh,
Great.
fucking wicked smart, Deborah.
I
Smarter
botched.
than you.
All right.
Turns out I'm the smartest one down here.
So you guys figure that one of these homeless people probably broke the lock on
Pried
the
it
door
open.
with like a rock or something, or maybe they got a crowbar somehow, some way, and busted the door. So now you guys are going to have to fix that door
God
after you fix
damn
the
it.
stink.
Get
But
you-
down that way, there's not really anything else down there. It's a dead end for all intents and purposes. It's just a corridor, basically, but is what it is. That's where you see all the... You actually see some rats scuttling about in and out of the door, too.
Deborah, rat
Oh,
hammer.
no, I'm going to swing on him.
Well,
Okay.
Ain't no rats
If
living
it's
down
a
here.
dead end, if it's a
Vortex.
dead end, is it not technically a room and not a corridor?
I mean, you
If
think
it's a dead end?
You think it's a dead end. According to everything you know, it's a dead end. All right. What's a dead end but a corridor persevering?
It's the other way around.
Doesn't
actually.
matter. I could do whatever I want. Words can mean whatever I want.
All right, trainees, grab your lights. Let's
14.
Bust open that door. Smash them rats.
Smash that rat with that hammer, and it's with the claw side or the flat side.
Oh, well, I was like swinging on him
Oh, you just
With
hit him and like
Sideways.
sideways,
with
so
the
it,
head flying.
it hits him into the wall or something.
roll me a d4.
I'm doing a D6.
Okay, makes it more.
It is a rat
complicated, but
hammer.
Okay.
5.
Okay. So yeah, you actually hit it backwards towards the train tracks, and it, boom, boom,
Did
and
it hit the third rail?
well, you can't see because it goes over and into the opening, so it could have landed on a third rail.
Well, it would explode if it hit the third rail.
Would it?
Yeah, they're electrified.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
but
might
would they
cook it.
explode or would it just
No, they
electrocute?
explode. I've seen it before down here.
Explode. Oh, you
Yeah,
know
they're
what?
filled with swamp gas,
There's a
so they
lot-
explode as soon as
High
they're
low.
exposed to
There's a-
current.
There's a lot of old gunpowder down here from the Revolutionary War,
High
and
low.
they get into it and eat it.
Everyone knows rats are very volatile.
Fucking rat balloons.
Hi.
Yeah. So you hit it. It goes over the side, and then you hear a but also a as it explodes into goop and gas.
That was a
Oh,
nice
damn.
shot.
Okay,
That was a
thank
nice
you.
fucking shot.
Yeah, you've been riding me all week. I feel like I, finally did
I
something
think
well.
you're getting it. You're getting it. All right, click those lights on. Let's get in here, and we got to fix this door and figure out. It's probably coming from here. Probably got injured and then came into this dead end and
Deer. A deer.
a deer,
A
doe.
female deer.
No, maybe it could be a buck. So careful. Maybe it'll charge you with those horns.
Are there
What are they
fucking
going to charge
deer?
me?
Are there deer in the middle of fucking Boston?
No.
It probably
Then why
escaped
would
from
it
the
be a deer
circus or
down
something.
there?
They said it was.
Who said it was a deer?
Circus deer? Have you ever been to the fucking circus?
Circus deer.
I ain't never been to the circus. I went to the park.
Everybody knows about
Now
those
the amazing
deer
Rando and his trained deer. No, you fucking never been to a circus, you liar.
that you stand on two legs and do the thing on the ball. I see. It's crazy what deer can do.
Yeah, they let you toss the rings onto the antlers.
That's right.
Yeah, and then in Japan they bow for
That's a
you
carnival
when you
deer.
give them crackers.
That's different.
It's
That's,
great.
that's a carnival deer. It's different. With the rings and the knives.
Turn on my light. What do I see in
Don't
this
make eye
fucking
contact.
dark, creepy room where rats are scuttling out and there's flies and it stinks?
So
Probably normal.
Your sister.
you see your
see
sister,
your
you
sister.
bitch. So you open the door and you go in, and the corridor is quite long, at least 100 or so feet. There is a lot of flies in this corridor, and you also see a fair number of rats going through holes in the walls as well.
You can have your work cut out for you, Deborah.
This area looks like it's definitely not been well maintained. It's sort of been left to rot. Now you see there's a few sleeping bags, though they look like they haven't been used in quite some time, and various other disheveled things. There's also some piles of poop.
What are they, like mummy bags, Coleman's, fucking cloth, synthetic fill, down?
The bags you like.
Burlap.
Well, no, they're like sleeping bags, I would say.
Oh,
You can
yep.
sleep in a burlap bag
Yeah, sure. That's
All
what
right.
you can.
Any
you also-
bag is a sleeping bag if you're
dead.
cold and
It's true.
if you're dead and chopped up.
What is a
but-
trash bag but a sleeping bag?
Because there's
persevering?
so many flies, you actually can't see all the way to the end of the corridor. So it's actually it's pretty
That is
annoying.
outrageous.
Yeah.
Oh man, we should have brought an aerosol can and a lighter.
Every
Without
time you
a
open
lighter,
your
would a
mouth,
pepper spray
flies
work?
go in your mouth.
Do
So
peppers-
like,
Ugh.
yeah, you should probably close,
I'm
wrap
gonna
up
put
your
on my
mouths or
handkerchief.
something.
I put my shirt up.
Handkerchief over my mouth.
Good
No,
cough.
I breathe it in.
Mouth.
pepper spray flammable?
If it's aerosolized, maybe.
Maybe? I don't know.
Pepper spray can be flammable if the propellant is alcohol based. Some of it is not alcohol based. Some of it is water based.
Fucking water.
Water.
I mean, should we try to
Water.
fan him away and just like ferry on forth so we can see
Is
what
up-
the hell's in the back here?
With
or-
the shovel?
So is all pepper spray the flammable kind or not?
Hello, Stephen.
Low.
It is flammable.
Nice.
Burn those fuckers.
Also, so this corridor is about 5 feet wide. Are you guys just shoulder to shoulder? Or are you in a straight line? What do you guys want to do?
Well, I don't think all three of us can be shoulder to shoulder in a 5 foot.
We're gonna have to
It clearly
stagger
wouldn't be
it.
comfy, but
I would say that the two rookies are probably in front of the supervisor, huh?
Yeah.
So I'll be in front.
I'll be in front.
okay.
I got my shovel up.
Got your lights on.
It's just ting, 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 like just constantly dinging as flies are running into your shovel.
Burn those fucking flies already. Ricky.
Oh, I'm the one with the pepper spray?
Yeah, ignite it.
thought
Or
you said-
get the light out.
I get the lighter out and I
And so it causes like a torrent of flame to go out there, and you can definitely see there are many fly bodies that drop to the ground, though you can't really see them once they hit the ground because there's just so much other like random crap on the floor.
Now we're crunching.
Now you're well, I mean, yeah, you're crunching. And
I let my
slipping.
cigarette off that.
The pepper spray? You get
Yeah.
your face
The-
close to that?
the old spicy Marlboro.
Yeah.
Oh, Marlboro Spice.
Ricky and Deborah, roll me deck saves.
I deck. Oh, I deck
Dexterity.
with a 20, non-natural.
I got a 20, not natural.
Hey,
You
20
fucking
brothers.
So you are walking, and all of a sudden the floor starts cracking. You could jump forwards or backwards.
And you're pushing the wheelbarrow, right? Up
Oh yeah,
front
which
there,
one of
Ricky?
you got a wheelbarrow?
It's got to be up front.
me.
That's true. Yeah.
I got it.
I'll jump forwards because the guys are behind me.
Okay.
Jump forward as well.
Over the wheelbarrow you're pushing?
Well, I mean, he just jumps.
I
Well,
with
the
it.
wheelbarrow
Jump
fell.
with it.
I thought
I
it was
would
a
imagine.
she.
No,
Deborah.
Why would you think
Deborah.
Deborah's a girl? Look at her. She's got to be a.
Deborah.
I don't know. I'm a progressive man.
I've been to a carnival.
I'm a girl.
I've seen lots
Oh.
of things.
Well, my apologies.
It's all right. I just got a stuffy nose today. That's all.
Oh, that's fair.
So you jump forward.
Yeah.
Okay. You jump forward,
Know a lot of
and
men named Deborah.
the floor that was cracking completely gives way, and the two of you fall through the floor.
I'm gonna get
God damn
inside
it.
the wheelbarrow.
Roll me a dex
Just
check
crawl
or
into the
acrobatics.
wheelbarrow.
Roll me acrobatics to try and somehow fall.
19.
Okay. You somehow forward somersault into the wheelbarrow as it's falling straight down.
Well, that was a dumb fucking idea.
Well, yeah, no, I thought it was, but that's fine.
I watch her fall after I jump across.
Yeah, that wheelbarrow's full
No,
of
no,
tools.
you fall too.
Yeah, no, you're
Oh,
with
no.
me.
Yeah, something
well-
forward caused the floor. Yeah, you were also falling next to him.
Yeah,
Oh,
laugh
well, that was
at me.
fucking. Oh, I'm also fucking stupid then.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Well, I grab the wheelbarrow things
Okay.
while she's in the wheelbarrow,
Okay.
Who's got the rope?
Roll me
and maybe we'll just land like we keep going. Just
Maybe
I
you'll,
would
like,
walk like
open
I
up
keep
to
going.
like a slide or something.
roll
Yeah.
me a dex save, Ricky.
yeah, I mean, we did say all the supplies were in
To
the
land.
wheelbarrow.
Natural fucking 20. Let's go.
Okay, so yeah, you land standing straight up
Parkour.
from a 20-foot drop.
Oh,
My
that's
knees are
not
now
that
in my
bad.
ankles.
So your legs are not great.
Yeah, but
I said I was walking. I didn't say I was landing straight up.
Oh,
I didn't say I
okay.
was. I didn't say I was planting. I said I was acting like I was
Okay,
walking.
I lock my
So, yeah,
legs.
so
He
you-
said, I heard him clearly.
You do that, then I guess.
I lock my legs and clench my fists and make my blood real tight.
Roll me a strength check as well, Ricky.
Oh man, all kinds of rolls here.
This one I'm going to say,
That's only a 15.
guess me a D6.
Guess a D6.
Like I rolled a D6, guess what number it was?
It was a 4.
Okay. So you only got an 11 strength then, because you were wrong. and you guessed 4. That's
Just
just the rule.
fucking roll.
Nah.
What the fuck?
It's just what I'm doing. So the force of the wheelbarrow hitting the ground, it's too much for you to also control the wheelbarrow while also trying to dex land. So the wheelbarrow hits and bounces. Roll me a dex save, Deborah.
I don't think it bounces.
It's got a rubber tire in the front.
I get that, but it's got all of our supplies plus
All
Deborah
these
in
extra rolls seem arbitrary and capricious.
I think anything bounces if it falls from high enough.
That's not true. 20 feet is not that bad.
It's pretty. Let's go test it.
I don't
jumped
want to jump out
off
of a
my
wheelbarrow.
For a
parents'
grown man, you'd probably get hurt falling 20 feet
Yeah, I
on
was
you.
gonna
Yeah,
say.
I would be like, that's way too high. I'm
Yeah.
not jumping.
Yeah.
I go
9.
jumping from 3 feet. A 9.
Yeah.
So the wheelbarrow hits. Ricky loses control of it, and it sort of just flies out of his hands and tumbles. And you go
Whoa.
flying out of it as well. And you're now laying on the ground. You take some minor damage in terms of like some scrapes and scratches and things like that. But that smell is really bad down here wherever it is. And your flashlights, well, not Ricky's, I guess, because he's fine. But Deborah, your flashlight busted in the fall.
I get on the radio, and I say, fucking rookies fell through the floor. There's something else down there. It stinks real bad. There's a lot of flies.
He's just getting static.
Hello?
Maybe you out of range or something.
Buried a fucko.
Marry the fucko.
Hey, how you guys doing down there?
No worse than the Pats pregame.
Hey.
Also, the flies are obnoxious down here, and you can see the floor is
What are
moving
you
with the
doing?
number of
What are you
rats.
doing? Hey, hey,
Hey,
hey, listen, hey.
Those are the flies.
But yeah,
Listen.
it seems like you two have fallen into some sort of large
Flytopia.
room down
Do you
here.
think you guys could toss me a rope up there, and I could tie it up here, and you maybe could climb out?
Why don't you toss a rope down? It's a lot easier to toss a rope down.
the rope's
than
in
the
to toss a
wheelbarrow.
rope up.
Oh yeah, you put all the supplies in the wheelbarrow.
Son of a bitch. Throw a fucking rope up.
Strength.
Oh, shit. 6.
You toss it, it just limply goes up and back
I'm
down.
a trust fund baby. That's
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, your father never played catch with you, I can
How
tell.
big's the hole?
The hole in the floor?
Yeah.
I would say about
Well, it's
6
only
feet.
5 feet, right?
5 feet wide, 6 feet long.
So you could really just put your arms and legs.
Fuck, I ain't doing that.
Well, up there it is. Down here, the room's a lot bigger.
Can I try to tie these?
I throw it up
Sleeping-
there with a 12.
All right.
Yeah, it gets close-ish, but it's still not quite going all
Can
the
I
way up.
tie the hammer to the end of it to give it a little
You
bit
could.
of
That's
weight?
smart. Yeah.
And then give me
throw
some
a
sort
hammer
of...
at him.
Yeah, throw him in.
I mean, I'll
Hey,
text
look
to
over
catch
the
it.
edge real quick.
So, hey, what?
Do
We
I have
always
to add
play
a plus
catch
or
the
anything?
hammer at the end of shift.
Yeah.
What?
Do I add anything since it's got more weight on it now?
Strength?
That's it. So the hammer tying wouldn't really affect anything.
It's a
that's
strength
going on.
throw.
I'm proficient in hammer, so I'm taking my proficiency bonus.
What? Okay.
18.
Yeah, you throw it up there.
Does it hit him in the face as he looks over?
Roll me a deck save,
Well,
I mean, you didn't tell me you were doing that, so
Barry.
I got a nat 20, so it's all right.
Yeah, you just whoosh, moves his head to the side. As
There
if,
you
Fuck
go.
you. And I catch it with my left, the
Yep.
non-dominant hand. That was
Yeah.
a nice toss.
like it's nothing.
My sister throws harder, but it's all right.
I'm also a girl.
She's
so
12.
Roll me a perception check, Ricky and Deborah.
While they're looking
I
around,
love-
I'm tying this off.
13.
And can I like shine my light around down in there?
can
I
if
see
you want.
anything else around them?
Well, they're doing a perception check right now. while you're
16.
talking. You two both hear, amidst the lots and lots of flies, you also hear this like very raspy breathing sound.
Deborah, you got to stop smoking.
It's
It's
all
killing
right.
you.
No, it's fine.
It's very labored. It's very raspy.
This is just my family's been smokers for years, you know. We got that gene where we could smoke till our 80s and be fine.
Deborah, you got to stop. You sound like Tom Hanks at the end of Philadelphia.
I mean, he was all right in that role.
I mean, he was good. I'm not sure he should have been nominated and Denzel not nominated, but you know, he was good.
He didn't scream "Go Birds" at the end of the movie.
true.
So,
That's true.
you know,
Did Tom Hanks scream "Go Birds" at the end of the movie?
No, that's why he lost the Academy Award.
Do I see anything?
He won for Philadelphia. And then he won the next year for Forrest Gump.
Did he win for Toy Story?
No, that's the only 2 he ever won for
He
Best
didn't
Actor.
win for. Oh no, that's right. Not
Nope,
for.
he won. No, not
Saving
for
Private Ryan?
Castaway, not for Saving Private Ryan, but he won
Wow.
2 years in a row, 93 and 94.
Wow.
Well, while they're fucking
So
talking
hold
about
on, I
movie
got a
trivia,
question. 'Cause, like, normally, the lead actor who wins that award then reads and gives out the award next year. Did he just read his own name and he's like, "Oops, daisy, I won 2 days, 2 years in a row."
I mean, I
That'd
get
be
that they
fucking
were
awesome.
hourly, but like, do I see anything looking around while they're fucking chatting?
Sure. You notice that at the far end of this big rectangular room, that there is like a small cot. I would say it's like an old, dilapidated mattress, but it looks like there is the shape of a person on said cot, and there are a fuck ton of flies in that general vicinity, leading you to believe that it's probably a dead person.
Hey, Ricky, you ever kicked
Yeah.
the legs off a dead person before?
Kick the legs off of him.
Yeah, if they're desiccated, they come right off. Deborah, film him for his TikTok channel. Look over there.
I start dancing towards the corpse.
I
Put
hit
the good caption on, Deborah.
I hit record on my phone.
Put POV. You found a weird dead guy at the subway, even though it's not a POV, because that's not what POV means. But nobody on TikTok cares.
And you've been watching too many Jean-Claude Van Damme movies.
I'm just gonna type in "kicking it Boston style"
Okay,
as my caption.
so you go over dancing like a weirdo.
Let this be a warning to all the homeless in the subway.
Roll me a con save just because the sheer number of flies and rats everywhere while you're just casually dancing.
The tea workers will not tolerate the homeless living in the tunnels.
That's a 14.
You're okay. It's not great. You are a little squeamish at just the sheer number of vermin that are in this area, but whatever. So yeah, you eventually make it over to the body, and you definitely hear that rasping noise. So it sounds like this person's breathing, but they're covered in like a not ratty, like a shitty blanket.
rat blanket.
Hey.
You don't hear, there's no response. You just see the blanket like very slowly moving up and down with that raspy breathing.
Take his blanket.
Hey.
You
You want
can't
to be in
sleep
my
here.
TikTok? You want to be in my TikTok?
No.
You don't have to sign a release. No? You said no?
No movement. There's no movement.
Oh.
You just keep talking.
I poke him with my shovel.
You poke him. Okay.
I just like give him a little poke.
With the-
Not with the blade in, with
Oh,
the
okay.
stick in. I'm not a jerk.
When you poke him, you notice that there's like a whole lot of flies like fly off of him. And now they're just like sort of all swarming around.
Ah.
It's like all in your face and shit. It's
Hey.
And
Ugh.
you feel like when you poked him, the breathing changed slightly. He's just like, no, it doesn't do that. No. But like it sped up a little bit. I said a little bit.
I pull.
He's not coming. He's got a shovel fetish.
I pull the blanket down slowly.
Okay. You pull the blanket down slowly, and you notice that the body of this person is severely emaciated, and the back is covered in these tiny little infected holes where you can see like larvae of like maggots and things like protruding and crawling out of them. But like the whole body is covered in these awful like
Bloat flies?
botfly, bloatfly, maggot holes like all over the place. And you see rats chewing on like his legs, like the lower part. The hair is like very sparse, and you notice there's even more. Like there's just a absolute stupid amount of fleas and lice just crawling all over the body.
That's fucking
And
gross.
the person turns and looks to you.
Nah.
And the eyes are like they're almost like dried out. They're
Nah.
milky, And he opens his mouth to try and talk to you, but the tongue is just covered in maggots, and they're just like rolling out of his mouth, and you just hear him like rasp, sort of like a scream towards you, and his hand, which is also covered in these awful like maggot holes, and there's just these little slithering like worms and spiders and stuff. He's just reaching out towards you.
Oh no! Don't touch.
Sanity check.
Get that corpse.
Oh dear God! Why are you specifically picking SCPs to fuck with my trypophobia?
You went up and talked to him.
Oh my
Get
God!
that corpse in the
And
bag.
no,
Let's
this
get
one
the
was
fuck
on the
out of
list,
here.
so.
That is a natural 20 sanity check.
You're
He just
fine.
looks like my weird Uncle Pervy.
Okay.
20.
Yeah, you're both totally fine. This is
Yeah.
a normal Boston day.
It's Boston.
Hey,
it's
look,
fine.
Barry, it's your sister.
But you notice that the rats
It does look like his sister.
have been getting more and more aggressive towards you guys and have now started like biting at your
Oh no, they're
like-
not. I'm gonna use my shovel like Bobby
Okay.
Hall and just start hitting them around like the hockey pucks.
Okay, roll.
Barry, how's that rope coming, bud?
attack.
Yeah, I mean, I said I was tying off for a while
Yeah,
ago,
you
so
19.
You're hitting them, but there's just too many of them.
anytime you want to climb up here,
They're
the
starting
the
to
rope's
bite
ready.
you in the legs.
All right,
I
I'm
run
gonna
to-
run out
yeah.
of here.
You're starting
And
to feel
I'll
some
follow
bites.
her.
You also feel like there's some other flying insects in here that aren't just flies because you're feeling like some bites and stings and things like that.
Ladybugs.
Yeah, ladybugs, terrible. That's
That's just horse
giant
flies.
long
stinger
legs.
dicks. Yep, everybody
They
knows them.
bite. Ladybugs bite. It's not great.
God, they're lucky.
So you guys are running away then?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to
Yeah,
assist
oh,
them
yeah.
up the rope
Okay.
by pulling.
You guys
We can get the co-ops down here to deal with this guy.
You
They'll
guys
be
start to climb up
exterminated.
the rope, and you notice that the guy tries to stand up, and he just falls over,
Yeah,
and
you just stay there, bud.
just falls over and can't really go anywhere. But you guys get up, eventually get out of there, and unbeknownst to you, one of the cops that's taking your report is an undercover SCP Foundation agent, and they swoop in very quickly to pick up said body and take it back to Site 69 for investigation. And with that, we're going to take a break. And we're back. All right, so we're not exactly starting right where we left off, as we are now going to be in Site 69 with our main researchers.
Hey, those Bostonians are still alive.
Yes, they are. Well,
perhaps
they,
we'll
they
see
have a
them
lot
again.
of diseases, but yeah,
Not Barry.
not Barry.
You can't kill townies, all right?
Yeah.
They're like a fungus.
I'm not going to say.
Well,
Not going to say. I'm going to text
Well-
because it's too messed up.
Shayna Gully.
What do we got here, ladies? What's Scott Hopkins, paranormal diatrist? You know, voice and head. You know by now. What are y'all doing, ladies?
What's
Jesse?
the name
texted Phil.
of? Oh, you texted me.
It's a joke I can't say out loud.
Oh, okay. I'll say it
Oh,
for you.
it's racist. Tell us all how racist Dennis is.
It's not racist.
Oh, it's sexist.
I will also not be reading that live on air.
Anyways,
I'll do it. Give it fuck.
I don't think you will. I'm going to not let you do
so
it.
what type of room do you want to try and contain this body in?
Butterfly nets.
What? The
Yeah,
room is
there's-
just made of nothing but butterfly
If
nets.
there's insects flying around.
What
There's-
more do you need? Insects don't have technology. They don't have access to fire.
Is there like a table, or is it just a big open, empty
Is
butterfly net
Tucker
room?
here today?
Yeah,
What the fuck?
Tucker's
do
always
they-
here.
What the fuck do bugs need a table for? What are they going to do? Sit
a
down
person.
and eat as a
The
family?
person's in there. I don't know if you
well,
want to put anything else in there.
put a bed in there, I guess.
Put one of those still air chambers when you're like with gloves that go through the plastic.
Okay.
Oh, like an
This-
incubator for
Yeah.
a
For a
preemie.
duck.
Like a
thought you were gonna say
CDC,
a duck.
like you're working on like the Ebola
Oh,
mutation thing.
Yeah, like how Homer Simpson in the reactor.
Yeah, with the gloves that go
Yeah.
through the wall, but you can still see it, and it's really powerful plastic.
Sure. So the person that they brought in has their vital signs are very low, but they're put in this room, and they haven't really moved a whole lot, other than like rolling around ever so slowly on the floor, and that wheezing has gotten worse. You've also noticed that there's You notice an awful lot of insects gathering on the outsides of the windows, like almost as if all of your insects from the entire building are coalescing towards this spot.
It's as if he's the light for the moth.
Sure. Yeah, there's moths too.
Well, what I'm saying is, as the moth goes to the light, so do the insects to him.
Okay.
Jessica, do you
Tucker,
want to?
I'm sorry.
You want to send in some D class to interact with those?
Not yet.
Okay.
I want Tucker to go in there and give that man a colonoscopy.
I'm not doing
I think
that.
Tucker's going to do
A,
that.
not a researcher. B, not a D class. I'm a security guard. And they,
But you got nimble hands.
Tucker, your official title is intern, you fucking son of a bitch. Don't forget it.
I don't care.
I don't care who your
My
father is.
dad's a site director. I don't know.
I don't give a fuck. He's not this. He's not a
He's
side
not the
director of
site
this
but he
site.
outranks you. And he says, I don't
Well-
have to do that.
God damn it, Tucker, you son of a bitch.
Let's do a full body scan.
I ain't never dying.
Ladies, if y'all disagree, let me know. With the people that brought him in, would we want them to maybe put him on a little IV of fluids and feeding tube? He seems to be doing rough.
Yeah, let's see if he gets better.
Okay.
But it might just make more flies.
Maybe, but you know what? We got more fire.
So yeah, when they brought him in, they did put him on a table. It does have an IV and a feeding tube as well. With it, how long are you planning to observe him before doing anything else? Like, is there a set amount of time you want to just put him in observation before doing any sort of
24
experiment?
hours, probably.
24 hours? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You get about 10 hours in, and you notice that the body seems to be shaking around a little bit more. What sort of clothes did you leave him in his homeless clothes, or did you give him like a
Probably a medical gown.
medical gown?
Yeah.
You notice that the medical gown's like moving around a little bit,
Gross.
and you notice that the vital signs just go beep, and the medical gown sort of rips open
Yeah.
as like about 10 dozen rats pour out of his insides and just are now running around the room.
Huh.
Not more. Now, when that happens, it seems like all the insects that were in that room don't seem to be all that interested in him anymore when he ceases to be. But that room is filled with a whole bunch of vermin.
I'm going to grab like a petri dish or something of the sort.
'Kay.
And try to grab some of those bugs
Okay.
for
With
your
research.
little- Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Grab the bugs. If you just reach in and grab whatever you can get, it seems like there's a fairly,
I think the word
Even
you're looking for is diverse.
I was going to say even mix, but thank you. Even mix of regular flies, bot flies, bloat flies, mosquitoes.
Gum flies.
No, those are gum shoes. It's different.
Goat flies?
What?
What?
Gun flies?
Goat.
Oh, goat flies? No.
There's never been a better fly, and there never will be.
What about midges?
Midges?
Yeah, midges, they're real.
Okay.
There
No.
are any no-see-ums.
They're like mosquitoes, but
Yeah.
they hurt a lot.
Okay.
Gnats,
Mosquitoes, you also, a lot of gnats. A lot of gnats.
fruit flies.
There's some fruit flies in there
Bees?
too.
Drain
Not bees.
Yellow
you do
jackets.
see yellow jackets, yes.
Soldier
Crane flies?
What?
Crane flies?
Crane flies?
Crane flies.
Crane.
They're also known as mosquito hawks in the South.
Oh, they're called mosquito
mosquito
hawks up here, too.
No.
Oh.
None of those.
What about
Fuck calls them
assassin
crane
bugs?
flies.
No.
Soldier
Dragon
Stink
flies.
bugs. There's some stink bugs.
Dragonflies? Yeah.
No dragonflies.
All right. So a bunch of flies and shit.
More annoying variety than functional.
What's the one we up here that is like killing everything?
Stink bug?
No, the other one.
Centipede.
No,
Lantern
not
flies.
lantern flies.
Oh, lantern
Lantern
flies.
flies.
But yeah, those are the types of bugs. But if you do any sort of analysis, come back is totally normal. There's nothing discerning these particular insects from any other
Okay.
type you'd see out in
Okay.
the wild.
Why don't we send D-Class in there to catch
How
those
attached
rats?
to your characters are you guys, by the way?
You know, I'm not feeling too murdery today. Can we put the D class in like an exclusion suit? Just have him go in there and poke the body with a stick a little bit.
I'm pretty attached to Jessica Tora right
Okay,
now.
just checking.
I mean, we're doing this from a separate location.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, you could be at Chili's if you want. I'm just asking you, how attached your characters are you?
Pretty tough.
Chili's is later.
He's done with Shayna Gully.
Is he done with Shayna Gully?
No.
Okay, just checking.
But
Okay.
I mean, whatever happens, happens.
How attached are you to your life, voice and head?
Not very.
It
It shows.
it shows.
So if you send a D-class in there to poke the body, it seems like all of the insects, the maggots, the larvae that were in the skin, they've all crawled out and they've just sort of like going about in random ways, not particularly in any direction. They don't seem interested in the body anymore.
Do they try to go after the
No,
guy in the
some of the
bodysuit?
rats do, just because they're feral and they are vicious little bastards. And those, yeah, some of them are trying to bite that guy.
But his suit is keeping him safe?
Yes, I assume you guys would give him a suit.
Yeah,
that-
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like
it's
a
a
nice-
secure
it's a
exclusion
night
suit.
yeah.
Okay.
So yeah,
Full
so
plate armor.
And then we'll have him go back into another cell where we'll keep him monitored and secure.
Yeah, like an airlock cell.
where there's no air.
Well, you know, like
Suffocate.
it's like we make sure there aren't any bugs in the cell that he walks into before we let him out into the general
All right,
gym pop.
Let's try someone without a suit to catch those rats.
You want to put maybe a mouse in there or something first, Shayna, before we put a
Oh,
whole
yeah,
ass
okay.
human being in there?
Or maybe just a cat
Meow.
to catch those rats.
roll me perception checks.
Or maybe one of the workers that we brought
Are you in an
here,
area
too.
that can oversee the entire site or just that room only?
I would think just that room only.
Yeah, just an observation room.
Perception checks, you say?
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be a
1.
it's gonna be a 6.
You guys are great.
15.
Okay. Jessica, is that right?
Jessica's
Jessica,
always in search of the
yeah.
truth, so
Jessica, you just kind of happen to notice that the guard that's stationed in the room with you, the MTF, the flies that were attached to that were like trying to go, like they're all over the window. They're kind of like flying around that one guard now.
I don't think he'd be a guard. Would he, voice in the head? Or he wouldn't be an MTF. He'd just be site security.
Yeah, site security. Yeah.
Yeah.
Guard, site security, same difference. But yeah. He's in there and he's just swatting at it. He's like, fucking flies. But they just keep sort of like flying around him. Not you guys, him.
You
But he's in the room with us.
But he's in
you
the
forget
room
your
with you.
deodorant today there, Sparks?
Sparks is.
I'm still staring at
No,
the
I-
room with the rats in it.
No, I got my deodorant on.
Does he smell, voice in the head? Is he lying?
No, he doesn't smell. He
Natural
smells
20
like,
perception.
smells like Old Spice. He loves those Old Spice commercials.
You need to grow up. You need to grow up.
Yeah, that'll give you a rat.
Listen.
Get Mitchum like a grown man.
My wife likes it, okay?
Is your wife Vivica A. Fox?
I mean, I'm not.
I mean, that'd be pretty dope, honestly.
It's classified. yeah.
Why don't you come into this room real quick?
What?
Try to separate you from these bugs.
You want me to wait? You want to put me in the bug room with the rats? And stuff?
No,
a
no.
different room.
Oh, a different room. Okay. All right. Weird.
We're
okay.
We're gonna put him in an E-class room. They're fortunate.
Okay. So you're gonna stick him in a quarantine room.
Oh yeah.
Okay. You put him in a quarantine room. You notice that awful lot of flies, slowly but surely, starting to gather on the outsides of the windows
Where are they
of
coming?
the
Where are these
quarantine
flies
room.
coming from?
Full scan on him?
Sure.
Awful lot of flies sounds like
He's
a
like
Carmen
coughing.
Sandiego villain
Ah,
or a Captain Planet villain. Awful lot of flies.
So, like, the flies are appearing inside the quarantine zone?
no,
Okay,
they're the ones that followed him in.
I see. And those are becoming
There
more?
are
Or they're...
other flies that are outside the room that are gathering on the glass, but not.
Gas those flies.
No, hold on. I want to see what kind of pheromones this guy is giving off.
Okay.
Samples.
Old Spice. That's it. Other than that, he seems totally normal. What kind of scans are you doing?
Heat.
I mean, you could put him through a round of like full body tests. But I mean,
Yes.
there's only so much you could do when you put him in a room and then sort of like
Just
shoot
do a CAT
thing.
scan, see if there are any fucking weird bug eggs in them or some shit.
Okay. So you do
Good
that.
idea.
Moving him around is annoying because you're having to deal with flies and whatnot. But when you do the scan, you notice that his lungs now sort of have a couple of flies in there, and they've
Gross.
already laid clutches of eggs in
No, thank
his
you.
lungs,
That's
which is
fucking weird.
possibly why he's coughing so much now.
I put on voice of the head. I put on 6 different N95s
Okay,
For
layered
every
on top of
orifice.
each other,
sure.
Yeah,
it's like condoms. That
and
works
then a
the same.
ski mask over that.
Okay,
Shayna's getting
And a beekeeper.
a containment suit on.
okay. He's just like, "What's? Is something wrong with me, docs?
Oh, it's just standard procedure. Just it's
It
normal.
doesn't feel
it's
like."
fine.
I'm gonna look into like the catalogs to see if this has been seen
Reported
before.
or-
No,
Fly lungs.
none of the records you see, and there aren't that many rats in the SCP Foundation.
Yeah, where would they be coming from?
So, like, you don't really see any of that. The ones that were in the other room, they all seem to be gathered around the doors like they're trying to get out and go somewhere, but they can't go anywhere because the room's
you know,
sealed.
it's a crazy idea here, guys, but what if we let the rats out and see where they want to go? And
I
keep little
think they're
cameras
just
on
gonna
them?
go towards the door.
Well, that's a good hypothesis. Let's test it.
Wait. Can we work on saving Sparks?
Well,
I don't think we can.
Can we like pop him just absolutely full of ivermectin?
yeah, let's give him all the rounds.
That's what it's for. It's an anti-parasitical.
Let's give it to him.
Okay, so you do. He still complains about being very itchy, and there's still always flies flying around. You notice that you keep him dosed on the ivermectin, and it seems to kill the insect larvae that are in his lungs, I'm guessing. But flies are constant. You notice it's like a constant battle, though. They're constantly trying to fly down in there and like lay eggs and stuff.
Voice of the head. I'm gonna give him a can of off and a sock. Tell him to huff it if he gets itchy inside.
I don't think that's safe. I think I might. I think I might die if I huff off.
They call it vitamin DDT for a reason. Calm down.
Can we open up like the hallway from the other rat room and see if the rats go to where he is and let them in there?
Oh, you want to like shut off the hallway between that room and that room? Just quarantine it all off.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, if you shut off the whole hallway,
Oh, we just put
then you
down
won't know if
those
it's-
bulkheads that come down.
yeah, but then you don't know if they're going that way because you've shut the room down.
Well,
or if
There's
they're
still
windows.
cameras. Voice of the head.
Yeah.
Cameras, window.
but
And
they
I-
only have one way to go.
So I'm gonna reach in there with the gloves and try to put little cameras on all the rats as they scurry
GoPro
by.
minis.
Oh, this is gonna be great. We started TikTok rats of Site 69.
See where they go.
People are gonna love this shit.
You open the doors, but there's really only one way for them to go because you've locked everything else down. So they do go down the hall, and they keep turning wherever
are
they
like,
can.
doing it just like immediately, or are they like sniffing around the rooms first and then going?
They're going immediately. It
Okay, so
doesn't
that's
seem like
unnatural.
they're stopping to look around. They just are. They go down the hall, immediately turn, and they just are moving around, and they get over to the door where the Sparks is located, and they're just scratching around the
wanna get in
outside of
there.
the door, trying to get in.
Jessica, how do you feel about this?
Well, he's gonna turn into rats. I can already feel
Well,
it.
but is it going to be the
The
same
other guy didn't
rats?
turn into rats. He just had rats
He
burst out
turned
Are
of
the
his
into
rats
stomach.
going to
rats.
dig into him?
Well,
What
maybe
if
if
he
we
kills the rats.
what if we eliminate the rats,
You can do an
And then
analysis
see
of
if-
the body too.
see if new rats come back.
Okay.
Let's
kill
just
those rats.
let's just get rid of all those fucking. Let's just turn on the incinerators in that hallway. Get rid of all that shit. See what happens.
Okay.
You don't have an incinerator in the hallway, but you have the guards, security go over and murder the rats.
Yeah, Flaming Hot goes down there and just
Yeah,
clears it
just
out.
fucking
Burns
takes out
everything.
the rats. Easy peasy.
And the flies down there.
Yeah, and the flies. There's still some in the room,
Yeah, we're not letting those out.
but yeah, and he's constantly swatting at him and trying to kill him and coughing and whatnot. Is there anything else you wanted to do with him or the other body that's still in that other room?
Sparks. Get on the intercom. Sparks.
Yeah.
I noticed you made a lot of new friends of wildlife, as it were.
Yeah.
Scale of 1 to 10, how much you feel like a Disney princess right now?
Not really. Maybe maybe more like the Disney. Like, have you ever seen Enchanted? There was a bunch of rats and cockroaches and stuff in that. It feels like that a little bit.
Never saw it.
Though these
Amy
don't-
Adams, right?
Yep.
James Marsden.
Amy Adams and James Marsden. You got it.
Never saw it.
It's a great movie. I highly recommend.
It was nominated for several Oscars.
Oh wow, okay. It's good date. It's a good date night movie. But they didn't seem so vicious towards her. These feel more vicious towards me, like they're trying to eat me.
Sparks, I don't know what's going to happen going forward, but I want you to know, no matter what happens, Vivica is going to be well taken care of.
I don't like the way you said that. Like I appreciate the sentiment, but like I feel like you said
I've
that.
already walked away from the panel.
Oh, okay. That's my fucking wife.
Let's do a full analysis on the corpse. that
Other
blew up.
body.
Yeah.
Okay. So you run through the tests and whatnot, and it looks like, for all intents and purposes, this body is completely human. It is absolutely riddled with every fucking vermin-related disease that you can find and test for. It does not look like the rats originated from his stomach. It looks more like they burrowed in there, and then 7 generations of rats grew up and like basically ate most of him from the inside out. So
Awful.
You're not thinking that he made the rats so much as they just sort of
him.
burrowed into him and did what rats do.
And the other 3 people that were holding that brought this in, how are they doing in their containment?
Fine.
They're fine?
Yeah.
Not coughing up flies?
No, they're not coughing up flies. They're being very pissy, I would say. Normal Boston train worker,
Yeah, they're out of sick days. They can't miss any more work.
Exactly. They're mostly just bitching and moaning about this and that.
I fucking told you I'm not going to answer any questions. Let me go. I'm going to miss the game.
Yeah. Completely unrelated to the actual SCP in question.
Okay.
Voice
I guess
in the go ahead.
we could try to see how contained this SCP is now that it's inside of who's his fuck, and
Spock's.
yeah, who's his fuck, and or we could let it progress and see how it jumps people because it jumped outside of the room after his demise.
It also jumped to somebody else when all the creatures were still locked inside with the corpse.
Mm-hmm.
Because nothing got out of that room.
Mm-hmm.
So how did it jump?
Ladies,
Yeah.
I've got
Yeah, Scott.
just inkling.
I don't want to hear about your dingling.
Yeah, we don't
fine.
want to hear about your ding dong.
That's fine. I've written it all down. Sent it a letter. You can read it later. Right now, we should go back over the surveillance footage and see where we all were when that guy died. And if Sparks was closer to us or to him positionally than the rest of us.
We do that.
Okay. You go back over the surveillance footage. You guys were definitely closer than Sparks was. Sparks was at the back of the room, sort of watching the door, not paying any attention. Roll me perception checks or investigation.
6.
Okay. You're stupid.
It's fucking perception. I swear to
Shannon got
God.
I gave you investigation as an option. It's a
Oh,
different
you gave me
stat.
investigation? 7.
Stupid.
Thanks, voice in hand.
Just stupid.
10.
10. Okay.
Shana got a 15.
All right, that's at least good enough. Shayna, those 2 dingleberries, they notice the distance of each of you in the room and whatnot, but you notice something something else.
Mm-hmm.
You notice, because you're starting to line up the timestamps and whatnot, there are no flies over towards Sparks. Nothing.
None.
Till the moment that the subject ceases to be, and then the flies, within a moment, immediately start to bother Sparks.
But
So
there
the
were flies
moment-
on our side of the glass.
Yes. Yeah.
Was he the closest to the flies?
No.
Huh. I point this out to my fellow researchers.
I already knew that. Like I said, nothing left the containment unit that could jump to Sparks.
But maybe it could
So
jump through
how
the
is this
flies?
moving?
Oh, voice in head.
Yes.
He was farther away from. Oh, I got a little chicken in my teeth. He was farther away from us, like positionally, But was he closer if you were to travel, say, if you were a little bug going across the ground, like under a door,
Crawls?
as the bug crawls under
No.
a door, down a hallway, under a door, under
No.
another door, would he be the first?
No.
Well, how's that fucking possible? How are we closer both
if you're
through the
going,
door
if you're
and the
saying,
window?
If you're saying a bug crawled under the subject's door all the way out in the hallway and then under the door, in that instance, yes, he would.
It would
be
run into him
closer.
first.
It would. Yep. Though you didn't see anything like that happen on the camera feed.
Well, I mean, there's no seams. They don't show up on cameras.
No seams.
Look them up. They're real.
Seams.
No seams.
Seams.
Well, we could let nature take its course and have a room full of people and see if we can figure out room full of D-class. See what happens.
I like where head's at, Shayna. How about we let Sparks do what he does, and then we'll line up D-class, one room, one in one room, one in another room, one in another room, in a straight line. See what happens.
And
So you're not-
we just exterminate all the insects in those hallways, those rooms.
So you're not trying to save Sparks. You're just.
Well, we're
gonna
gonna try to save
Yeah,
him,
we're
but
send him
just in case.
rounds of antibiotics.
I mean,
bug murder spray.
okay. So if you keep up with that constant assault of getting rid of bugs that way, I mean, it seems like a never-ending battle. But he doesn't die.
Okay,
So it'll just keep going on in perpetuity.
but the bugs keep reappearing.
Yes, they never stop.
Okay, so maybe we'll start
Cockroaches,
sending him in
spiders.
placebo effect ones instead of the real thing, so he thinks that we're helping him,
Okay.
so he doesn't get mad at us.
Okay.
What if we put him in like a complete vacuum sealed chamber with like just a respirator with an oxygen tank? See if there are any bugs follow him in there.
So there would be no oxygen in that room.
Correct.
Except for the stuff he's breathing.
Except
through
for the
his
stuff that
mask.
he's breathing through his respirator.
Okay. And I assume you're probably going to get rid of whatever might be in his lungs before that happens.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if you put him in a room with no oxygen and he's just on a oxygen or whatever, a little oxygen mask, I mean, all the other bugs that are in the room, anything that follows him dies. However, this is going to be quite the annoying thing because you're going to have to constantly refill the oxygen tanks and replace them out and whatnot. But yeah, it does seem like it keeps the bugs from doing anything because they just keep dying.
And there's no more bugs like on the outside trying to get in that way.
Nope, there's always bugs on the outsides of the windows
Shit.
trying to get in.
Is there a way we could let them in for a minute and then reseal the, like, if there's like a little airlock,
you
a
could.
little bug airlock that's motion sensitive and just lets them in gradually?
Could. So you let them in basically just to kill them? Is that
Yeah.
what you- okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you could do that.
Does there ever an end to bugs trying to get in
No.
from the out?
Doesn't seem like there's ever
Where
an
are
end.
these bugs coming from?
Boys and Head, do we have access to rapid cloning technology? We do. We're the SVP Foundation.
Yeah.
I want to clone Sparks. See if the clone attracts bugs.
You clone Sparks. No, the clone does not attract bugs.
We incinerate the clone. That's an abomination.
But my wife!
We implanted it with his memories too.
I don't know.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. He wanted to know. So, yeah, now the bugs don't seem attracted to him.
We still have to know how it jumps, and for it to jump, he's got to die. Or, I mean, if nothing happens for a while, we could say it's contained this way.
It's true.
But if we don't know how
This
it
is a
jumps,
method of containment.
it could jump to one of us, and that seems dangerous.
I'm gonna give.
I don't want to cough up flies to death
We're gonna wait until open enrollment,
or get eaten by rats.
and we're gonna let
Until
Sparks
open
enroll in the really good life insurance,
Okay.
and then
Then we'll start.
Okay.
Yeah.
you
So
need
this-
to figure out how this thing spreads.
Takes
do.
3 months, and so you guys have all, and then you stop doing the things that you've been doing to keep him alive, I assume, or are you just gonna
Yeah.
go shoot him?
No, we'll
make
just
sure-
stop doing the things,
Yeah.
and then we'll put a bunch of D-class in
D-class.
rooms
Sure.
variously around to try to
It's
figure
been
out.
3 months, you said?
Yeah, it's been a while.
How are the Bostonians?
They're fine.
So they're back to work.
Yeah, you guys gave them amnestics and sent them on their way.
Okay.
And in that time, Voice in the Head with a 15 charisma, because Scott Hopkins has a -3.
Yeah.
How much of a friendship have I managed to strike up with Vivica?
None, because you're weird about feet. And she's
She's got 'em.
constantly asking about her husband.
And her
I like him.
And her
She's
husband
got
has
him.
warned her.
He's great. He's
Oh,
great.
yeah. Also, he has talked extensively about how weird you are and creepy.
Shit. That's just poison in the well.
Yeah, so she's not interested in anything with you. She just keeps asking where her husband is when she's...
Is it Vivica A. Fox?
No,
Vivica A. rocks.
I bring her some Old
high low.
Spice. Low.
Yes, it is actually
Holy shit.
Vivica A. Fox.
probably
Amazing.
busy.
They
No
try
wonder
and
she
keep it
likes
on the
Old Spice.
DL. But yeah.
I start wearing Old Spice. See if I
Why
can
is he
impress.
working?
So if eventually you let him die,
Yeah.
it does not, in fact, go to any of the D class, but instead hits a random janitor or cafeteria worker
Oh, fuck.
down on the 4th level.
Okay.
God damn it. It's like air hearing, but bugs.
So it doesn't seem like it goes by the closest
No proximity.
or anything like that. 'Cause
Can we
that person wasn't even close.
like DNA scan them to see if they have any similar tags?
Nothing.
Nothing.
You don't see any discernible similarities whatsoever between these two
I
people.
mean, this person's in quarantine, of course.
Now they are, yeah.
What about positionality? Where they positionality is a different thing. I'm fine. I've been listening to too many college students talk about feminism. Anyway, where they were relative to the person who died, what they were doing, what they were
Weren't
wearing,
even
like
close.
anything.
You can't find any discernible links between these two people or even the first victim. There doesn't seem to be anything connecting these three.
I put on the helmet that allows me to talk to insects.
What?
And helmet.
I'm going to sit all these flies down for an interview. Talk to them.
What? There's no helmet.
I
Two
got a
eyes.
16.
Buzz, buzz, buzz.
It's the YN-ANT helmet.
Buzz, 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 buzz,
It's in
buzz,
there somewhere.
buzz, 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 buzz.
If we took another question, if we took this person janitor now outside of the facility and put him somewhere random,
A volcano.
but somewhere where there's people,
Uh-huh.
and let them expire, would it jump to somebody like in an office building or something, or would it go back to the facility because that was the most recent place?
You'll have to call the ethics committee for that.
I don't think we should do that.
What
That's
if it's
kind
like a
of
really-
You can put in a request to the ethics committee.
What if it's
Voice
a place
and
with like
it's
a really
easier
shitty
to ask
HOA?
forgiveness than permission.
Not
Not
with the
not
SCP
when
Foundation.
you want to start a global pandemic
Okay,
of
okay,
flies.
just spitballing. Okay, look,
We don't
don't
have to ask
know.
permission to end a global pandemic. Why do we have to retain
yes,
permission to start?
first off, yes, we did.
so all the flies and insects that come out of it seem normal,
Yeah.
and it's only
And
killing
the
this
rats.
person, and when this person dies, it jumps, and we don't know how it jumps. So the safest thing we can do is to keep whoever is infected as alive as possible for as long as possible, and then not be in the building should they have a downturn in their health,
I think this.
or ship them off to a different storage facility.
Yes, I think we should contain this outside because it's going to just keep jumping until there's no employees left in the facility. Let's bring him to Ohio.
What about can we use the vending machine to get anti-fly liquid? I don't know. Like,
Raid?
we shouldn't drink Raid.
Just drink this Raid.
What about nanobots to keep his lungs healthy and his itchies down?
I want to have him hopped up on meth just to see what happens.
We want him to live long.
What mopped up on meth?
Do you concur, Tucker?
What?
You trying to sell meth to this kid?
I'm not trying to sell meth to anybody. I don't sell meth.
Oh, but you
I got
give
a
it
job.
away.
What?
But you do have some.
I don't have meth. Look at my teeth. They're pristine.
He said he didn't sell meth. That's the first thing he says. That motherfucker sold it.
I don't
First
have.
thing when we met him, he said, "Hi, my name's Tucker. I don't sell meth." It's a really
I
weird
don't,
thing.
yeah, I mean that's a positive.
Methinks he doth protect too much.
Well, I'm telling you, I don't have meth.
From meth too much.
Pro meth too much.
I don't have meth.
Scott, do you have any
Speed.
other experiments you want to try? Are you okay with containment?
I think we should just give this motherfucker as much off as he can handle and keep this sick shit contained because it is gross.
What do you think, Tucker?
And I'm in defeat.
I mean, keep him alive. That lunch person didn't do anything wrong.
What, Tucker, you scared to play fly roulette?
Are you?
Yeah, that's why I'm saying we should contain it.
Well, yeah,
Wait.
I don't want to fucking have flies in my fucking lungs for the rest of my
You
life.
said it's a lunch person?
Yeah, this was
Your
Kevin.
janitor.
Is it Kevin?
It's Kevin.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Yeah, it's Kevin.
Well, we have to keep him alive as long as possible.
Yeah, we gotta protect Kevin.
You just gotta give him a steady supply of gummy snacks. Keeps him
Damn.
sated.
What did Kevin
Sorry,
sound like?
Kevin.
The same every fucking voice he does. It's named Kevin.
No, Kevin had a stutter.
Oh, okay.
The-
It's the same voice, just
yeah,
with a stutter.
No. It's just a little.
Give,
I don't have Kevin's
we'll try to
favorite.
develop an anti-fly inhaler, and we'll give him all the entertainment Kevin could need, and,
Gushers.
Okay.
and all the gushers he can eat
Okay.
with health serum in them.
Am I going to die?
Not from this.
Everybody dies someday.
Not some turn into legends.
Well, you
Yeah.
can be a legend if you learn how to speed run these
I
video
thought
games we
Kevin
gave you real
di-
quick.
Kevin's dead. He died down in the basement getting the
No.
beer.
I don't think he did.
He
I
did.
thought my guy did for sure.
No, Tristan's character died.
No.
No,
don't know.
Kevin and Plugs both lived.
Yeah, they both lived.
No. Why?
I know Plugs lived.
Why
Yeah.
does
Kevin-
all the bad things have to happen to me?
He's not dead. You're fine.
And little flies fall out.
No.
Don't worry, I'm gonna roll voice and head. I'm gonna roll a
Gummies.
TV, a CRT TV on a little cart, and a VHS and a copy of The Sandlot in on him,
There
He'll
you
be
go.
fine.
and he's gonna be fine.
Tequila.
Contained.
Yep, contained.
Chum chum.
And as they lock up Kevin to never be seen ever again, definitely not for my own selfish purposes, the SCP designates this as SCP-027, otherwise known as the Vermin God. And with that, we're going to call it. So thanks for tuning in. Check us out next time.
Real quick, what is it classified as?
I believe it's
Keter? Is that a Keter? It feels like a Keter.
Let me double check.
It honestly feels
No,
like
it's Euclid.
or safe
Yeah, it's
to me.
Euclid.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Because as long as you keep him alive, you're fine.
This episode of Botch is really cool, and you can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Spotify, TikTok, Reddit, and Twitch at Botch Podcast. This episode of Botch was brought to you by the Patreon producers: Your Weapon of Choice, Big Jim, The Knock, Lord Chronic, Skinner, B-Mail, Shanda, Panda, Disgruntled Furniture, Chris Wisdom, Zukari, Scabby Goose, Lost Limey, Shinigami, God King, Red Panda Bash,
May he never have to sleep in the subway.
Sapper Supreme, and Old Swamp Ass. Want to support us? You can head to freedomvalleyhorsebase.com, dickblood.club, lizardteats.com, mookmolk.com, buytheseviagra.com, louisianapocketgopher.com, damnyoudennis.com, birdswithpenises.com, chickens.church, partymormons.com, or simply patreon.com/Botch Podcast.
soaking.
Let me just check something. Yep.
Soaking in the harbor.
Want to support the show but can't do it financially? That's all right. Head on over to Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you listen to the show. Leave us a 5-star review, and Tristan will read it out on the show. Thank you to Gozer for intro and outro music. More of them over at Gozer_music. Thank you to Emily Swan for album art. She's all over the internet at a swan named Emily. Send something to the show at P.O. Box 3178, Gettysburg, Pennsylvania 17325, and we will open it up on stream. And as always,
Not a cop.
When you're pulling your two trainees out of a dark hole in the subway, and they stink like fucking rotten rat-eaten bodies, and there's flies everywhere, reach yourself for a nice cold Sam Adams, and have a good evening. And scream botched. We'll hear you.
we'll see you next week, nerds. Everybody stick around. We're going to take a short break, eat some chocolate-covered pretzels upstairs, and then come back for a second episode.
Baby.